Hi everyone. Hi. Hi everyone. Welcome to my next live. I think we're up to 24. Hi everyone. I'm Rhonda Kelly coming to you from Sydney on Tuesday the 5th of May 2020. So thank you for tuning in. I'm coming to you from my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, and I'm also coming to you from my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. Hi Vivian, welcome. Okay, so I've got a few viewers on YouTube and Facebook. Hi Brian, and there's someone else. Hi Vanessa, hi, welcome. Okay, so on YouTube, I can only see who's watching if I can see that you've made a comment. Hi Yasmin, I'm really well. Thank you, Yasmin. I was about to say I'm really well, I don't know why, but really well. Okay, hi Leanne, thanks for watching. And Brian, hi. Okay, that's really weird. Brian, for you, I've just been given a thing to say, invite you to go live. So I don't know what that means. Maybe if I see that next time, I'll click the camera if you want to share the screen with me, because I've never seen that before, Brian. So I'd love to see what actually happens. Oh, thank you, Brian. It's really sweet. Alrighty, so I'm Rhonda Kelly from Rhonda's Readings. Hi, Leanne. My website is rhondasreadings.com. As you know, every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, I do psychic readings. I do free psychic readings. I only answer one question per person because I typically am busy with Facebook and YouTube. So that's what I do. You don't need to ask permission to ask a question. You just ask. Please feel free to send me love heart, show me the love. Feel free to share with your friends. Let your friends know what I do. With my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, I'm about 95 subscribers. When I get to 100 subscribers, I'm actually going to draw out the winner of a free 20-minute reading. So, and that will be from the whole 100 people who have subscribed. I've kept the names. So that could be whether you're the first one or the 100th one or somewhere in between. Hi, Ian. Hi, Angel. Hi, Sana. Thanks for watching. Okay, so some exciting news. I've actually got some specials on. As you know, everything's cancelled, so I can't go out. I have to go outside to go for a walk because I'll go nuts if I don't. But because everything's been cancelled, I've reduced my phone readings, which you know about because I've mentioned before. I've also got a Mother's Day special from now until next Monday, so just a little bit after Mother's Day. I'm offering, for my non-phone readings, I'm offering a sale where you buy one, get the next one at 50% off. So you could save up to $37.50, and you can buy, you can take advantage of that offer twice. So if you want to keep one for yourself and one for your mum, your mother-in-law, your nana, that sort of thing, yeah, feel free to take advantage of that. So that's, if you look on rhondasreadings.com shop and contact me directly for that one. All right, so I think I've got some. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Angel. Well, that's really weird. Hi, Linda. I'm literally being told. Hi, Sana. Hi, Cara. I'm literally getting messages on Facebook. So I'm coming to you on YouTube and Facebook, saying bring people on with a camera. So the next time I see that, it could be someone, someone random. I'm actually going to press that button and see what happens. So on YouTube, it's not going to change anything. No, it won't change anything. But on Facebook, you might see someone else on the screen. So let's just see that. If anyone can see that and prompt me, I'll do that. All right, so I'll just start answering questions. I've got questions on YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to start on YouTube. I normally start on Facebook, so I'm going to start on YouTube tonight. And thank you so much also to the people who've written to me, emailed or PM'd me on Facebook or what have you, to give me validations and confirmation. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So people who phoned and just wanted, to the people who've emailed or contacted me and just wanted free readings. I don't do that, as you'll know from my polite reply. But you're welcome to book in for a reading, a more in-depth reading after this, if you like. All right. So Vanessa has asked if I got any messages from loved ones and spirit. Thanks. Yeah, I'm getting a lady with sinus issues, Vanessa. She's was really congested, and she had, I don't know whether she had, I don't know what that condition's called, but where you have two different coloured eye colours. She's showing me that one eye is green and one eye was kind of brown or yellowy brown. So she had really interesting eyes, and I feel like it feels like a grandmother connection, but it doesn't feel like a close connection. But she's very protective of you. So I feel like you knew her as a child, Vanessa, and perhaps were a little bit frightened of her or didn't like her scary eyes sort of thing. So she didn't like the way you looked at her because you didn't like her eyes. So there's something about that. And she's telling me that she can, it's like she couldn't enjoy food in the living towards the end. So she was upset about that, but it's all past now and there's no stomach pain or anything like that. And what she's saying to you is slow down. That's a message for you. So I know it's difficult times at the moment, but I feel like you're trying to overthink what you need to do, but you don't actually need to do that. Or you don't, just sort of let things come to you and do it a bit more intuitively rather than planning wise. All right, thank you for that, Vanessa. Hi, Rimsha. Rimsha said, want to get a divorce, will I get? Can you tell when? Yeah, I feel like you will get a divorce, but not as soon as you want it. Yeah. And Rimsha has also said, we're stuck on a free reading, subscribers not moving from 94. Well, it actually goes up and goes down, so it hovers around 94. So I find people join after the lives and then unjoin. So from those 100 readers that I pick a winner, I'll be picking the people that have stayed subscribed, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm not getting an idea of when, Rimsha, but I feel like it's the energy is definitely in there. All right, Yasmin has asked, any messages from my guides regarding my spiritual growth and development? Am I on the right track with what I'm doing, law of attraction, etc.? Yes and no. You're on the right track, but I feel like you're looking at it too narrow-minded. And by that, I don't mean you've got a bad attitude, Yasmin. It's more that you haven't considered all the possibilities. You haven't tried all the different modalities. And try, have psychic development lessons with someone like myself or someone else that lets you try the different modalities and actually test you, because you've got to make sure you're a bit challenged so that you don't get bored. But you've also got to try different things so that you find something that you love and are good at. All right, thank you for that, Yasmin. Thank you, Jakari. And let me know where you're watching from as well, thanks. That would be wonderful. Okay, so Nicole, I'm going to go over to Facebook. I'm coming to you from my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings of Rocks, and my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. Just going to start answering questions on Facebook because I had some of those. Okay, hi. Vivian has said, will my son move soon and will it be closer to us? I'm feeling yes and yes, but I feel like not as soon as you want. I'm feeling like you and your son have a different idea of time frames, and the move will be somewhere in between what you're expecting and what he's expecting, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, so it's interesting. And I actually feel like he's got in mind exactly where he wants to move to. It feels like it's a definite, it's just that the time is not definite, is what I'm getting. Okay, so just scrolling through. Okay, Vivian, I've just got a message saying on Facebook, bring you on with camera. So if that's all right, I'm going to click that and I'm going to see what happens. Bring Vivian Patterson on camera. Their friends won't be able to watch this live video unless they're in your selected audience. Okay, if that's all right, I'm just going to experiment and see what happens. Vivian, I've just added you on the camera, so let me know if anything changes for you, because nothing's changed for me. I actually just want to see, because I've never seen that message, and I've seen it about 4 times tonight. Okay, so I think I'm adding you, Vivian. All right, Angel has asked anything for you. Wow, give yourself a pat on the back, Angel. You're really, God, you've worked bloody hard lately, really. And it's like you've had no peace and quiet, no time to yourself. I'm feeling like you're just, it's literally like everyone wants a piece of you. Like you're just so thinly sliced, like you're so, got to make it sound like a pizza, but you're so, your spread's so thin at the moment. You need to just take a break of time to yourself. And I don't feel like that's going to happen for 2 or 3 weeks. Like it's still sort of building that momentum, but I can see you actually having a bit of a break and having a space to yourself. It's like you're out of routine, but you've got more of a routine is what I'm feeling. Like you're madly running around other people. And I feel like around your work situation, dates and things are making sense. And I feel like connections you've made are paying off. And obviously, I mean, with what you're doing, trust your instincts. And I feel like any time, and I'm being drawn to a taller man, I feel like he's a bit of a time waster. So he's a connection or potential connection. And I don't actually feel like you've met him in person. You've just spoken to him. Something odd about his voice too. It's almost like he's got. That's stupid. It's almost like he sounds like a short man, but then when you see him, you think, "Shit, you're tall." Like, I wasn't expecting that. So there's something about his voice that is different from the way he looks. Yeah, there's something about him and just poor time management and not. It just doesn't feel right. So whatever is going on with him, just trust your instincts. If it flows well, then it's meant to be. If it's not, then it's not meant to be at that time. So there'll be connections later on. And I feel like those connections will be made when someone else is around him. At the moment, it's like he's got a similar energy to you, Tracy, in that he's madly doing things as well, but he's not got the smarts that you've got. So he's stuffing things up, but you're not. So really go with your instincts. If it works out, then it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not meant to be. All right, thank you, Angel Troshell. All right, Joy has asked, can you tell me anything about 2 males of interest I've been talking to recently? Okay, I've got a good feeling about one, a bad feeling about the other. The one I've got a bad feeling about is a bit of a time waster, almost like keeping his options open. The one I feel good about, he's a bit more gentle, but he's not the one that comes across as gentle. It's almost like he talks or writes in a more direct way, but he's actually the kinder, more gentle one. So that's what I'm feeling. So just trust your instincts and ask your guides for communication about which one is which. All right, thank you for that. Okay, Joy, I'm going to go back to YouTube. So it looks like I'm busy tonight. So hi, Nicole. Thanks for waiting patiently. So please let me know where you're watching from as well. And to the new subscribers, thank you so much. Once I get to 100 subscribers, I'm drawing out the winner of a free 20-minute reading valued at $80. Okay, Nicole has patiently asked, lovely to see me, thank you. May I please have a general reading, please, and thank you. Oh, you're an interesting lady. You'd be a good poker player. You're sort of someone who tuning into energy, Nicole, it's almost like you've got a bit of an acting energy, as in you're able to play the game but also hold the cards closest to your chest. That's a very good skill to have. I do feel like just be wary of not being like that in your private life. What I'm feeling is you can sometimes be distant to supportive people. So just have a think about like write down, like, say, the 12 most important people in your life, or the 12 people you interact the most with your life. And I feel like 3 of them are quite solid in terms of support for you. So just be aware of treating them well and communicating well. I feel like sometimes in your personal life you cannot communicate as well as you could, Nicole. So that's what I'm feeling. So I know you have to ask for a general reading, but I'm feeling like that's generally related to other aspects of your life, all aspects of your life. All right, thank you. Jakari has asked, may I have a general reading on my next girlfriend? I'm actually feeling like you've got two in your energy, but I don't feel like it's at a relationship stage yet. I feel like, Jakari, I feel like the two girls that you like, it's like the one that you like least likes you more. So that's a bit of an interesting sort of thing. You've kind of got to, yeah, just sort of take it, almost like take each day as it comes, and don't over plan things. I feel like in relationships you can almost like over plan what's going to happen, but actually just be a bit fun and spontaneous and enjoy the relationship for what it is. Okay, thank you, Jakari, for letting me know where you're from. I've been to Alabama, not for a long time, not for about 12 years, I think. Okay, so last reading on YouTube before I go back to Facebook. Princess has asked, when will my life get back on track? Things are pretty messy. Yeah, I feel like the money sort of thing, you've got to take a few more proactive steps to sort out. And I feel like you need to almost like be a bit more sensible or be a bit more guarded with what you tell people. So really sort of stop and reflect and actually reassess, particularly the money sort of things. I feel like you need to spend time in your own headspace doing that. So the money side of things would actually help reduce a lot of anxiety and improve things on different fronts for you, is what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling also there's a bit of a workplace sort of conflict. And I don't know whether you work with someone who's a family member, because there's a bit of a family overlap into that workplace situation, Princess. So I just feel like step back a bit, almost like step away from the situation, like step away from the emotion so you can look at it a bit more objectively. And when you do that, Princess, you'll see things clearer. But all the best with that. Sending you big hugs because I'm feeling your almost trauma sort of with what's going on. But just take it a step at a time and look after yourself. Thanks, Princess. All right, so I've just read Joy on Facebook. Now I'm going to Leanne. Anything from my mum, Mary, or my partner, Gary, please? Well, your mum's obviously around you because of Mother's Day. And she's saying be happy on Mother's Day because she's happy, she's okay. So it's just, and she's showing me gerbers. So gerbers are the beautiful big coloured flowers. My auntie loved gerbers and I always put them on her grave. She's showing me gerber flowers, so whatever that means to you and her, but she's showing me, she's also allowing me to smell other flowers, and they're definitely not gerbers. I can't identify what the flowers are from the smell, but it's kind of like almost like a sweet, sickly sort of smell, but in nice doses, it's nice. So she's showing you, she's showing you the color of the gerbers and the smell of that, and she's just basically saying that she's imagining having a cuppa with you and having those beautiful flowers on a table. So that's what she's doing. She's going to show the smell when she's sitting down with you on Mother's Day. Gary's coming through stronger. There's a bit of sort of sad. He's acknowledging that you've been a bit sad lately, Leanne, and he's giving you big hugs. He's actually he actually plays with your hair when you're in bed. Saying you've got beautiful long hair. He's always loved your hair. And he's just acknowledging that when you're feeling sad or lonely, he's playing with your hair. So, and he's actually, it's almost like And it's not sort of like that. It's more sort of like this. So like you'll feel it sort of slightly on your neck. He's showing me that. But yeah, a lot of love there, and they're just they're always with you, Leanne. So thank you for that. Hi, Alison. Can you tell me anything, please? I could tell you lots of things. Yeah, I'm feeling like the move is slower than you expect, but I feel like you've had news around that. It's like just keep proactive about that move. Is what I'm feeling. Keep the lines of communication open, because you don't want to sort of go. I'm seeing like a list, and you don't want to sort of go further on a list. It's almost like if someone complains or someone brings it to their attention, they go to the top of the list. And I feel like there's actually 3 people on this list, and it's like the most vocal one goes at the top. So make sure you're proactive in calling and acknowledging that the move kind of thing, and aim for where you want to go, because it's certainly going to be considered, Alison. Yeah, but thank you for that. Okay, so Cara, I'll come back to you. I'm just going to go to Facebook for the moment. Vanessa has said, thank you for my reading. I'm not sure who the lady is, but I've always felt that I've been watched over and protected. Yeah, absolutely, Vanessa. Oh, beautiful little emoji. I think it's a little fairy. That's really sweet. Princess Nee has said, hey, Rhonda, does M still think about me? Should I block him and start over? Thank you. Yes, I'm feeling like he does think about you, but it's not often, or it's not as often as it used to be. I don't feel that you need to block him. I do feel that you need to start over. But I feel like just speak your voice, as in if you can't talk, then you can't talk, kind of thing. So yeah, definitely start over, but speak. I was going to say speak over as well, but that's speak your truth rather than just block and not say it, because I'm feeling sort of blocked in the throat, like you need to actually say it. All right, thank you, Nee. Hi, Nicole, watching from Sydney. Thank you. Have to build on my acting skills, being an empath. Yeah, absolutely. I know the feeling. Thank you. Okay, Iana has asked, will me and my husband have a baby together? I feel like it's in your energy. It's a possibility. Thanks, Nee. Princess Nee. Yeah, I feel like it's a possibility, but there's a bit of a blockage there, like almost like you're not entirely on the same page about how it's going to happen. Now, I know how babies are made, how it happens, but something like the process or not. Yeah, it's a little strange, Yana, but I feel like you and your husband are, like, almost say to him, how are we going to make this happen? And I feel like his answer will be different to yours. So I feel like you need to be on completely the same page yet before that energy comes in. So that's what I'm feeling with that. All right, thank you, Yana. So thanks to the YouTube people watching and the people who subscribed. Okay, hi Linda. Thanks for watching. Hi Leanne. Hi Cherie. All right, please let me know where you're watching from as well. All right, so Cara has asked for any messages from Spirit. I'm actually getting a childhood friend. She's showing me that you were friends as when you were teenagers, and she's showing me sort of 3 to 4. Like it actually feels more like 3 to 4 years ago than months. Feels like she died 3 to 4 years ago. And I feel like you were aware of her death, but haven't almost like not weren't affected, but you had so much going on at the time that you didn't kind of acknowledge it. But I feel like something's happened that's made you think about your teenage years and your friendship with her. And she's around, and she's acknowledging what sort of you're going through at the moment. Or it could possibly be that you've got teenagers around you that are going through similar things that are reminding you of this friend. But she's there to support you, but she's also laughing at the situation with you, because there's synchronicities in your adolescence. So yeah, just this female friend that's coming through, and it's not. She's not with you all the time, but she's there from time to time, and lately it's resonated with her, so she's been around you. All right, but thank you for that, Cara. All right, Leanne, watching from Ballarat, beautiful. Okay. Oh, thanks, Vivian. I'm right. Thank you. Thanks, Angel. Thanks for your confirmations. All right. Hi, Cherie. Cherie has asked, hi, anything for my future and a husband who passed away in December who traumatized us all with his drug habit before he died. Yeah, okay. Before I was getting ready for this live, like about 20 minutes before, I literally thought, I've got 20 minutes, I'll do this. And then I literally wasted about 10 minutes. I only sort of did the previous 10 minutes before the vlog because my mind just went blank. I just wasn't clear-headed. I wasn't able to sort of settle. And I thought, I'm connecting with someone here, and it's actually your husband. I feel like he didn't have mental clarity because of the substance abuse. And it was, and I feel like it was two main ones, but it was actually three substances in his system that he was using, and there was definitely not a mental clarity with that. He's not apologizing, Cherie, but he's acknowledging that he caused all the shit. Basically, he was the cause of it. He's saying that he just didn't know how to deal with things. He didn't know, and he now is acknowledging how much you tried to help him. And you, and as a man, it feels like a brother connection to him. So it feels like the two of you tried to help him, and you tried it in different ways. But he's just saying it was his lot in life, and he wasn't ready to learn, not in this lifetime. So he's disappointed he didn't give you a chance to help him. But he's also acknowledging that that's just how he was, and he actually. It's interesting that you would use the word traumatized, because I feel like he had a lot of internal trauma. Yeah, so he's touching on things that have caused that trauma, and with his life growing up, and it's not very nice. And he's saying he took that to the grave, so I'm not going to say what he's showing me, but he just didn't know how to deal with it. Yeah, there's only so much a person can deal with before they, and he's basically saying, it felt like growing up that people didn't love him, but they actually did love him. They just didn't know how to show it. But he the way he dealt with that was to stop loving himself. So he never loved himself unconditionally, never allowed himself the opportunity to heal. So it's not an apology, but it's an acknowledgement of what you went through. And he's actually very protective of you now. He's looking out for you. And he's wanting to help with the money side of things, and he's trying to give you signs that he's around helping out with money, because he never did. So yeah, it's an acknowledgement of that. So sorry for your loss, Cherie. But it's nice that he is actually helping from the other side, and he's acknowledging what you went through. And he's also saying it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to talk to people when you need help. All right, so thank you for that connection, Cherie. All right, thank you, Joy. Thanks for all the confirmations, guys. Sharon has said, Ron, hi, Rhonda, I'm still unwell, waiting a diagnosis almost a year now. Do you see anything for me? I'm feeling like a nerve thing. I'm feeling like a fibromyalgia, like, when you almost like you go to touch things and your fingers are tingly, that sort of thing. I feel like it's a bit of a nervous and a nerve and a hormonal thing I'm feeling. I'm obviously not a doctor. I'm just tuning into energy, but I feel like it's like the nervous system and the endocrine system affect so many things. So that's why I feel like there's been a difficulty in diagnosis, because like your whole body's affected by these things, and I feel like they are working. There's a lot of overlap there, is what I'm feeling. So yeah, I'm also being drawn to. I mean, obviously, please follow medical advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice, but in addition to that, please consider alternative therapies. And I'm being shown like Chinese naturopaths, like traditional Chinese medicine and naturopath. I feel like that's going to help, and it's going to help with sort of like the circulation and almost like the detox to help things flowing and help both of those systems work more effectively. Yeah, thank you for that, Sharon. Oh, you're watching from Millicent, South Australia. Thank you. Hi, Tinker. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to YouTube and answer questions. AP has asked, hi, Rhonda, may I please ask if you see an international move for you? Yes, I'm feeling later in the year. And I feel like it's not entirely exactly where you want to go to, but it's in the same vicinity, the same country you want to go to. But just be a bit flexible and open to opportunities to go somewhere similar to where you are. All right, thank you for that, AP. Okay, so just going back to Facebook. All right, love Kisma. Oh, also, in addition to letting me know where you're watching from, if you can let me know where you've heard about me. So it's either on my Twitter at Rhonda Psychic, or Instagram at Psychic Rhonda Kelly, or Facebook Rhonda's Readings and Rocks, or YouTube Rhonda's Readings. Just let me know where you heard of me, or whether it was just word of mouth. That would be awesome. Thank you. And I hope you liked my live on Thursday night. I did a surprise live for Psychic TV Australia. So if you look on ptvaustralia.com.au, I do psychic readings with them. And I just did a live. We do lives every Thursday, so they rotate between the psychics for that. All right, hi Rebecca, thanks for watching. Okay, so love Kisma has said, what should I do with relationships with my daughter? It's complicated. Yeah, you're both pretty stubborn. And it's like you both like the illusion of being stubborn, or the illusion that you give each other. It's a bit weird. Like, yeah, the way that almost like the illusion that you give each other is, it's like you feed off each other. Yeah, I feel like you do need to almost like step up a bit. I'm feeling there's an interesting book by, I think it's Eric Byrne. It's called The Games People Play, and it talks about any sort of relationship, whether it's parent-child, siblings, workplace, or friendship. And it basically says for every relationship between two people, it's actually four people in that relationship. There's the adult and there's the inner child. So as in, you could make a statement and respond to it in two different ways, the adult way or the childlike way. I feel like at times, love Kisma, you do both. You respond in the adult way and the child way. I just feel like be aware of the way you respond when your daughter triggers you. So actually answer it in an adult-like way, and almost like put that adult-like responsibilities onto her, because it's kind of like she's acting like she's older than she is mature enough to understand it. So if she's gonna have it that way, then do it both ways. As in, give an adult-like answer, and I feel like she'll sort of stop and think, oh, I didn't mean that. Can't you do this sort of thing? So give her sort of a bit of responsibility with things when she throws it at you, is what I'm feeling. So it's not sort of all about expectations, because it's interesting, because I'm feeling that when I tune into your daughter, but I'm also feeling like she wants to be fiercely independent, but she's not quite independent. And the only way you get independent is by doing. So I hope that clarifies what I'm picking up. Just sort of have a think about it. See if you can get hold of that book if you can. I know libraries, a lot of libraries are closed, but you can. I'm a member of a couple of libraries, and you can actually still request books and things. Yeah, but I feel like that would help if you try to look at it from that way. All right, thank you for that. And also, love, Kisma, even when your daughter's pissing you off or frustrating you, imagine giving her healing. So imagine white light coming from your heart going to her heart. So rather than respond with words, sort of respond with love. And I feel like that's also going to help drop the ego as well with her. But good luck with that. Hi, Rebecca. Okay, Kerry's asked for a reading on work. Well, Kerry, I'm feeling like there's changes around the corner. If not, around the corner in the shed, I'm being told, whatever that means to you. Yeah, I feel like there's a bit of a shuffle around with staff. So whether the staff retiring or moving on or wanting to do different things. So I'm feeling like a bit of instability around that and what a new role would be. And I feel like be vocal about what the role is that you want. Yeah, so I feel like changes around and possibly even a change of workplace, but I'm more drawn to changing your role within the workplace, like and work out how much ownership you want of something before you take on extra duties, because I feel like otherwise they'll be quite could be quite busy. All right, hi Cara and Haley. Hi Vicky. Okay, I'm going to bring you on with camera, Vicky, and see what happens, if that's okay. All right, Vicky has asked for any readings. Oh, Vicky, by the way, I'm releasing my vlog tomorrow on my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, with the photo readings. So thank you very much for contributing to that. For those of you who don't know, I also teach psychic development. If you look at Patreon, worldwideweb.patreon.com/Rhonda's Readings, you can actually join Rhonda's Readings, and I've got 4 memberships available, and with some of them I teach private psychic development classes. So I'm with my YouTube, I've released the content and frequency of my videos while we're in quarantine, because I figure it's giving back a bit. And one part of that is actually it's actually talking about sort of how I do things. So I've given a bit of an explanation about how I do photo readings, and I'm giving you in tomorrow's vlog. It's actually sort of giving you 3 examples and letting you practice with my techniques with those 3 examples. So feel free to participate in that. That's giving you a bit of an insight into how I teach. All right, so Vicky has asked any messages, thanks. Okay, so I'm just going to... Okay, I'm actually just going to approve. I'm going to see if that works. No, it hasn't worked. So, Vicky, I tried to bring you on because I just got that thing, bring them on with camera, but it didn't work. Anyway, any messages for you? That's interesting because I just tuned in to your parents for their photo reading. I'm feeling from your parents, I was really drawn to Anzac Day, particularly with your dad. I feel like you've had military connections in your family and you acknowledge that. And I'm also being shown family photos. I don't know whether since Anzac Day you've changed the location of family photos or ancestors or that military sort of thing. There's something about military and photos and acknowledgement of that, acknowledgement of the respect you had for them. And your dad's really proud of you for doing that. So that's what I'm feeling. I'm also drawn to like the importance of communicating around food and having people over for dinner. I know that sounds ridiculous because of what's going on in the world, but sharing food and sharing happy memories with people is really important to you. Yeah, thank you for that, Vicky. Okay, so I'll come back to you in a moment, Hayley, on Facebook. I'm just going back to YouTube. So please let me know where you're watching from on YouTube. Thank you. Anastasia said, "Hi, Rhonda. I was wondering if I may get a reading. Do you see a relationship coming into my life in the near future, please? And thank you." I'm drawn to June, July, Anastasia. I feel like someone's coming into your relationship June, July, and the reason why it's June, July is I'm feeling like they'll come into your energy in June, but you'll start dating in July. So I'm drawn to both months. And it actually feels like a nice relationship, almost like it's overdue for someone so nice. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. It's it's kind of a nice feeling. It's like a butterfly feeling is what I'm getting. But yeah, I'm drawn to June, July. So thank you for that. All right, Billabani has asked, "Hi, thanks for watching. Haven't seen you for a while, I don't think, on YouTube, so welcome back. Can I ask if he is coming this month regarding my love life or anything about my love life?" I'm getting a yes. Yeah, I feel like he's already in your energy. Yeah, I'm actually feeling like there's someone already in your energy, Bilbani, but in your question coming this month, I feel yes. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so thank you for that. Thank you, Anastasia. I appreciate your feedback. So please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm on about 95 subscribers. When I get to 100, I'm going to draw out a winner of a free 20-minute reading on YouTube. So going from all the 100 that subscribed. All right. So thank you. I think that's everything from Sorry, I missed one on YouTube. Iana has asked, "Will me and my husband have a baby together?" I feel that I did answer that. I feel that you will, but I feel like you're on a different page in how that would happen. So just put that to your husband. Say, "How can you see this happening?" And I feel like the answer will be different than what you expect. So I feel like once you get on the same page, then you'll be creating that energy together. It's like you're creating it separately, but you've got to sort of create it together. All right, thank you. Oh, hi, Taylor. Welcome. Thank you. Please subscribe. Please share with your friends. And let me know where you're watching from. Thank you, Taylor. Hi, Faith. Okay, so the reason why I'm looking at two different screens, I'm coming to you on YouTube, Rhonda's Readings, and Facebook, Rhonda's Readings of Rocks. So I'm going back to Facebook now. Hayley has asked, "Hi, would love to hear anything that comes through for me, please." Okay, Hayley. I'm feeling like, first of all, you need to rub your hands together. I'm feeling like that's an energetic thing, almost like, you know, when you feel a bit sort of stale energetically. I feel like there's times when it's almost like at the moment, Hayley, you're doing things that are not sexy, like you're doing things that are a bit boring or monotonous. I feel like you're very diligent in doing those things, and you just sort of sit and do them, or just stand and do them. But you have to. It's almost like you get to a point where you get frustrated, and then you're slower when you work. I feel like you need to stop and just rub your hands together, just shake it out, just restore that energy a bit, and then finish off. So that's what I'm feeling you need to do. Is just sort of it's like you're almost at completion. You know the feeling when you have exams and you've got 2-week exam period, you've got 5 in 1 week, and then you've got a week's break in the last one, and it's almost like, oh, I don't want to study anymore, I've almost finished, but you've sort of got to keep doing it. So that's the energy I'm feeling with you. So I just feel like just keep slow and steady just to finish off what you're doing. That's what I'm feeling, Hayley. But thank you for that. All right, Leanna said, "Thank you. Never heard of those flowers. I looked them up. And yes, I feel Gary playing with my hair, which drives me nuts." Well, he thinks he's being sweet. So if if he's playing with your hair, because you're definitely aware of it, Leanne, you're highly intuitive. If he's playing with your hair and it's pissing you off, just say, You know, thanks, dear. Thanks, dear Gary. But you know, just either do it more gently or just do it for less amount of time, kind of thing. Because it actually feels like he sits there and he just keeps doing it. So just acknowledge it and thank him, and then ask him to stop. So you can actually do that, Leanne. Thanks for that. Vicky from Wodonga, thank you. Hi, Layla. Thanks for watching. Hi, friends. Hi. Why did I have a frog in my throat when I said your name, Francis? Hi, Helia. Thanks for watching. Okay, Kara, you haven't had a friend pass. Okay, that's interesting because I'm drawn to the teenage years. Perhaps you didn't know that she passed. So whatever the teenagers are around you that are reminding you of when you were a teenager with a friend, I feel like it's that friend. But that's okay if it doesn't resonate with you. I'll just leave it with you, and it'll let me know when it does resonate with you. All right, thank you, Kara. So Kizma has said, friend died of cancer recently. Discovered she was betraying me. I feel resentful now. Any message? No, she's just sort of standing almost with her hand on her hips, almost like defiantly. So not getting a message, but she's showing. Yeah, I don't like her energy. I mean, it's unfortunate that of the way she passed. It's not nice for anyone. She's just standing with her hands on her hips, whatever that means to you. Hi, Cherie. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Vicky. PTV. Thank you. Hi, Kerry. Oh, Vicky, so that was the military connection, was it? Your father's grandfather and grandmother. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, you put your parent photo. I've got goosebumps. So you put a photo of your parents in a new frame. Beautiful. So it's just an acknowledgement of that. Yeah, I don't know what that was, Vicky. Hi, Christine, thanks for watching. Hi, Luda. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I think I've answered the Facebook questions. I'm going to go back to YouTube then now. Okay. So those of you who don't know, my Facebook group is Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. My YouTube channel is Rhonda's Readings. I'm keen to get to 100 subscribers, so please help. YouTube, my Twitter is at... No, it's not. It's at Rhonda Psychic, and my Instagram is at Psychic Rhonda Kelly. Okay, hi to the new people watching. Sounds like I've got some new people, so thank you. So please share with your friends. I do these lives every Tuesday. So in Australia now it's nearly 8 o'clock Tuesday night. So I do it literally now before this every week. So 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Hi, lovely Luda. Okay, so you're from Pennsylvania. Yeah, I've been there. Not for a very long time. I think about 12 years ago. So it's probably changed a lot. I did a big America and Canada trip in 2008, I think it was. So I'm overdue to go back. I'm looking at doing the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival in Vancouver next January. I found out about it this January, but it was sort of a last minute thing, and the flights were about $3,000 because it was last minute, so I didn't go to that. But I'm looking at doing that as well, which would be awesome. And I know there's obviously fairs and things around the States as well, but yeah. So if anyone is watching from America or Canada and can recommend or would like me to attend any fairs or anything there, let me know. And I'll probably do host sort of workshops or platforms or that sort of thing while I'm there as well. All right, so Faith has said hello. Her name is Taylor, said hello. TDM has said hello. Okay, so TDM has... all right, apologies. I think my Facebook connection is being a bit dodgy, but I'll continue because I'm reading the YouTube questions now. So TDM has said, what do I need to know, please? TDM. Oh, first thing I'm told, TDM, is watch your posture. Like, I feel like I need to, it's almost like I've got a sore neck tuning into your energy. There's something about the way you sort of stooped over. So watch that. I'm also smelling cigarette smoke around you. I don't know whether you smoke or someone around you smokes, but I feel like it's not good for you. It's affecting your sort of smell and your sense of taste and that sort of thing. I do feel like there's been a change in diet with you, and I feel like you've made or considered making good changes, but when you do, or just don't do it too drastically. TDM is what I'm told. Now I'm on YouTube on my laptop, and I'm on Facebook on my phone, and my phone keeps flashing at me, and I keep losing the connection. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually just... Okay, there we go. So that should work. But I feel like that's a message for you, TDM. When you're getting electrical interference, or when you're getting lights flash or things working and not working, I feel like that's how your spirit guides and your loved ones in spirit communicate with you. So I feel like that was a message with you when that was happening. All right, thank you for that, TDM. Okay, Sunflower has said, want to travel abroad. Will I be able to do that? When? I'm actually drawn to October, November, Sunflower. I feel like you're not allowed to anytime soon. And I feel like when you're allowed to, it'll be kind of in stages, is what I'm feeling. And I know you've got itchy feet, because my feet are starting to itch, and I'm just started tapping my left foot into energy. So you're really, really anxious to go. You're really keen to go. Try not to think of yourself as being stuck at home. Think of yourself as being safe at home. So put a positive spin on it, and I feel like you're able to basically save a bit more. So use the time productively and wisely. And there's also something about your skills, or changing your skills, or learning your skills. There's something about your transferable skills. So something that you can do now that's going to help you in the long term. It's almost like you have an impatience about wanting to go Sunflower, so you're not seeing the importance of doing that, but there is actually significant value in doing that. So just stop and reflect and work out what that is you need to do. All right, thank you, Sunflower. Okay, her name is Taylor, has asked, how is my boyfriend currently feeling about me? First thing I got told is ask him, not ask a psychic. So that's telling me that there's a little bit of a communication issue with the two of you. And it's almost like you spend too much time on the screen time when you're with each other. And I'm also feeling like you communicate better when you're not physically present with each other, which I know is a really strange thing to say, but I feel like communication is an issue between you. I feel I'm not feeling love, but I feel like he's thinking of the L word, thinking of saying that. And the energy I'm feeling around your boyfriend, Taylor, is almost like he hasn't been in love before, and he doesn't know what love feels like. So he's kind of wanting to go by your lead. There's a bit of it's not sort of anxiety, sort of excitement and anxiety about that, about saying the L word. So I don't know if I feel love yet, and I don't know whether, and I feel like that's on his mind, like he's actually thinking, am I in love? Is this what love feels like? So so I'm actually feeling that there's positive feelings from your boyfriend towards you, just to help with the communication kind of thing. So I hope that helps. And I love your emojis as well, Taylor. Thank you for that. The little star and flowers. I haven't actually had much of a play of those on YouTube yet. So yeah, thank you. All right. So thank you, Taylor. So I'll just be going for about another 10 minutes, and I'll just finish the questions that are already posted on YouTube. I believe I've answered all the questions on Facebook. If I've missed anyone on Facebook, apologies, because I've been busy tonight. If I have missed anyone, please retype your question so I can see them. Thank you. Okay, so I'll read Faith, Positive, Taylor, TDM, Honey. Oh, Anastasia, you're from Vancouver. Wow, beautiful. I was looking, what was I looking? I was reading an article about Vancouver. Can't remember why, and it was saying there's a sky rail there. So can you confirm that for me, Anastasia? Because I spent, I think, over a week there when I was there last, and I remember walking around the big park, walking around the city, and movies were very cheap, by the way, compared to Australia. Yeah, I caught up with friends, went out for dinner, lots of places, but I don't actually remember a sky rail. So if you can let me know if there's a sky rail there. I don't even, a sky train. Yeah, is there a sky train? Is that just for the airport or something? Or is that, I honestly don't remember it. I don't even, like, normally when I go travel, I normally catch the bus or train or do that sort of thing. And I don't even remember doing that. Like, I think I just walked everywhere because it's beautiful weather. And I think I caught a ferry, maybe. I can't remember. So is the sky train, is that in the city or is that just connecting the city to the airport? No, it's like a subway, but the rails are in the air. Oh, okay. Is it like a monorail sort of thing? Oh, okay. All right. So it's right. So it's like a train that's elevated and underground. All right. Thank you. And is it just trains and buses typically in Canadian cities? Is that what public transport's like? Thank you. I'll continue with the psychic readings. Okay. So Faith has said, I would like to know what the person on my mind thinks and feels about me, Faith. Interesting, your name's Faith, Faith Bubbly. I feel like have faith. I feel like there's a connection there. It feels like it feels like neither of you at the forefront of your mind. Like you're both busy people. But I do feel like have faith and put that intention out there to have a better sort of connection. Like I feel like if you put that intent out there, you'll manifest that intent. It just feels like you're both busy at the moment, and that's why nothing sort of eventuated. I'm feeling like the other person is quite driven and quite busy around work. So there's a lot of work, business sort of decisions around them. So that's why you're not at the forefront, but it's also a bit of a mutual sort of feeling I'm getting. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you, Faith. Oh, it is someone you used to work for at a previous job. Okay. Yeah, so that person is still literally so not proactive. Still what's the word? Why am I going blank? It's still on the forefront of their mind. All right, so I'll keep. I'll finish at Heavenly. Thanks. So mostly buses. Thank you so much, Anastasia, for answering all my silly questions because I don't remember. Yeah, like in the States, I call lots of trains and buses and ferries and things. But I can't remember how I got around Vancouver. I think I just walked. Okay, so Positive for Life has asked, hi, I'd like to know what blessings you see happening for me this May. Thank you. I'm feeling like a completion and beginning, and I'm feeling that twice over. So I feel like there's a completion of a project and beginning of a new one and then completion of that. Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling. And I don't know whether that's the nature of what you do, positive that you work on fixed projects, but I'm feeling like there's a lot of sort of self-reward, like almost like priding yourself for the projects that you start and finish. And I feel like it's spurring creativity, and it's also encouraging trusting your intuition. Because I do feel like you haven't always trusted your intuition, but if you can sort of try to focus in on that May, I feel like you'll get in this May, you'll get a bit of clarity about that positive for life. So thank you for that. Okay, her name is Taylor. Said there's a psychic town in New York called the Lilydale. Oh, is there really? Okay, the Lilydale. I'll have to look that up. Thank you. I know New Orleans is quite psychic. When I was there, I just felt buzzes from a lot of people I walked past, or maybe I did walk through people who ghosts there. Yeah, I felt that in New Orleans, also Seattle. I felt parts of Seattle were quite psychic as well. It's interesting. When I was in New York, Taylor, it was very humid and raining. I probably wasn't thinking much about my intuition. I was thinking more about how to stay dry and what to wear, whether to wear a t-shirt or a jumper because it was humid. All right, thank you for that. So TDM said, yes, that's correct. No, I don't smoke cigarette. My mother does. Yes, I'm trying to make changes health-wise. Thank you. Yeah, so your mother, okay, I just got told, TM, your mother needs to cut down on the cigarette smoking. Honey said, it's my birthday tomorrow. I get a gift. Any gift? I'm actually not getting a yes, unfortunately. Like, I feel like it won't be, that could mean that it's not a gift that you want. It's something that you kind of get that you think, oh, really? So, but I feel like there's a meaning in that gift. So, yeah, anyway, happy birthday, honey. So, if everyone watching on Facebook and YouTube land can wish honey a happy birthday for tomorrow. So, happy birthday. Okay, so thank you all for answering all my questions, Anastasia. Hi, Lavender. So, okay. Yeah, so please, for the new people watching, thank you so much for watching on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel. Once I get to 100 subscribers, I'll be winning a free reading, a free 20-minute reading. So that's regardless of where you are. I can WhatsApp or Skype or that sort of thing. Heavenly Angel Doll Goddess Laura has said, is my boyfriend truly love me or just playing with me? I feel like he is a bit of a time waster, to be honest. I feel like there's love in the way that he can love. So there's a bit of, yeah, his energies, he's not completely clear because he doesn't completely understand the situation himself, is what I'm being told. So just, like, I feel like if you were to step back, Heavenly would just sort of dissipate. So I do feel like you've got to concentrate on yourself with this relationship. Okay. Lavender, I'm not getting any clarity about that. Positive for life. I can't remember if I read your question. I'm just reading one question per person. It's about going back to get my master's. Did I answer your question? I don't know what the question is in that. Oh, the question for May is about, yeah. So I'm feeling like with getting your master's, I was drawn to the two projects, starting a project, stopping a project, starting a project. So I feel like that's related to getting your master's. So that's telling me there's 2 steps to do before doing that. So starting and stopping and trusting your intuition when you do that. Positive for life. Alrighty, so apologies to the Facebook people. I believe I'm having connection issues. So I don't know if you can still see me properly. Thank you so much to all the new viewers on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel, Rhonda's Readings. I am drawing out a a 20-minute reading when I get to 100 subscribers from all the people who have subscribed. Check out the content of my other vlogs. I release 3 a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Fridays are recipes, so you can watch a cooking psychic. I even post cooking disasters. So I don't care if people laugh. I'm happy for people to be entertained. I have a few playlists, like I do spirit animals. I do, what else do I do? I do spirit animals. I do like a gallery. So I do photos of psychic fairs I've been to. I've just completely gone blank about my playlist. So I'm actually just looking it up. I do Rhonda's reveals. So I'm actually in reveal ones. I actually reveal something about myself that you probably wouldn't have known. I also do meditation. So I've only just started that one. I do newsletters. So if you want to subscribe to my newsletters, just send me an email at psychicmediumrhonda@outlook.com. All my contact details and my social media handles are on my website, rhondasreadings.com. So my other playlists, I look at visiting other psychic fairs and expos, which I'm obviously not allowed to go to now. All of these live psychic readings, you can look back at any time. They're in my Rhonda's Readings playlist. I've also got Rhonda Meets Other Cool Psychic People. So I try to have it a bit uplifting, a bit funny. I like to use humour in my vlogs, keeping people entertained. If you have any suggestions for any YouTube content you want, please let me know. I'm more than happy to take them on board. I do... You're always confused on your account names, especially Twitter. I am, Rimsha, yeah. So Twitter is at Rhonda Psychic, and Instagram is at Psychic Rhonda Kelly, just because some of the other names were not taken. I don't know whether anyone has experience with Twitter, but when I created the account, for some reason it wouldn't verify my email, and I think I created about 7 of them, but I've only activated 1. So I'm always feeling when I say Twitter that I'm going to say the wrong one. But anyway, have a look at my YouTube, have a look at my website, rhondasreadings.com, to see all my social media handles. I also have specials because I'm not able to do psychic fairs or any face-to-face readings. I've got all my readings on specials. So a 15-minute reading is now $50 instead of $60, and just in those increments. And my Mother's Day special, I also have, so for my email, I do email readings, I do numerology reports, and I also do personalised face readings and psychic readings as well. For Mother's Day, it's buy one, get one free, and you can take advantage of that twice. So the reason why I've done that is I figured that everyone's got a mum, a mother-in-law, a nana or 2 nanas, or you might want to buy one, keep one for yourself and other people. So that's why I've done that. So happy Mother's, no, it's Mother's Day next weekend, so I can say that next week. It's on it is Sunday. Yes, this Sunday the 10th. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. It's probably not Mother's Day overseas. I know when I lived in England, Mother's Day was a different day. I think it was around Father's Day in Australia. But in Australia, it's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day, everyone. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week for my next live, Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And tomorrow's vlog is my photo reading, so how to do photo readings. And my Friday's vlog is recipes, Rhonda's recipes, and I'm making spring rolls. So stay tuned. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks for that. Bye.